Have you ever wondered why your nose starts to run when you go outside in the cold? If so, this video's for you. Just like everything else, the nose is very complex. It's a complex organ of complexity. The nose is an awesome, smelly organ of smelliness that smells things. Not only is your nose used to smell things, it is also used as a filtration device. However, most of us will never have to buy replacement filters for these little puppies. Jokes? Huh? Or filter replacement? Huh? No? Okay, sorry. Moving on. When you are healthy, your nose produces about 32 ounces of mucus daily, which is just under a liter. To illustrate, we have this. This is a liter of liquid. This is how much your nose produces daily. This amount of mucusy goodness does not cause your nose to run. The mucusy goodness just kind of runs down the back of your throat and you swallow most of it without ever noticing. Tasty! This amount of mucus helps warm up, humidify, and filter the air, the incoming air that's coming through your nose. And also the nose hairs in your nose help filter the air coming in, so that when it reaches the lungs, it's all hunky-dory. That's not the correct scientific word. We could go with conditioned, so the air is conditioned when it reaches your lungs. That's a good word. You have a large amount of itty-bitty, tiny-whiny blood vessels under the glands that secrete mucus. These vessels help supply those glands of secretionness. When it's cold, these blood vessels get bigger or dilate. Ergo, your nose has more blood supply going to it, which protects your nose from the cold and is good, but it also causes more ooey gooey mucusy goodness to be produced. Also, the air is colder outside, so your nose is working harder to warm up the air, so it's conditioned when it gets to the lungs, which also produces more mucus. So as we stated earlier, normally the mucus is just swallowed unnoticed, but you can only swallow so much mucus, otherwise it causes a lot of other problems in your body. So this mucus has to go somewhere, so you get the drippage from your nose. Pleasant, right? I know, this is a fun video. However, once you warm up, your nose should reduce the drippage that's coming from it because your blood vessels are constricting or getting... I hit myself in the face! Getting smaller! Doggone it! People think that since you get a runny nose when you're in cold weather, that is a cause of illness, which is not necessarily true at all. Through the filtration of your nose, you usually stop most viruses coming into your body. Unfortunately, not all viruses are filtered out, which is why we get sick. Anyways, do you guys know what a virus looks like? Or how it's like represented when it's like shown in notes and stuff? I'm gonna draw it for you. It's gonna be awesome. So this is what viruses are drawn like. And when I was in college, the notes would always have this picture in it, and I would always draw like aliens at the bottom because to me it always seemed like a spaceship and there would be aliens. And then I would come up with this whole long story in my side notes and then let my friend next to me read it because apparently I got distracted in school. Go figure. Next time you're congested, just go out in the cold and let your nose begin to run a little bit and then blow it, because that's a good way to get a lot of the mucus out naturally. Fun facts. I'm not sure if that actually works better than medicine, but you can try it. There's not really any harm in it. So now that we've talked about mucus and nose drainage, bye! Just kidding, guys. There's nothing there. It's called acne. And it's like 65 degrees out and it's really hot.